This is Newcap News.
Well, the recent business workshop in Lloydminster by Community Futures and BDC provided plenty of discussion around supporting entrepreneurship as well as the outlook of businesses in the border city. Josh Ryan has more on a mixture of optimism and caution heading into 2018.
And those who are unemployed would have to use it.
Getting together with other businesses, service providers, and entrepreneurs before the new year was productive for all in attendance for the past week's workshop.
We get entrenched in doing what we do in our own offices, and even as developmental lenders that work with entrepreneurs every day, we aren't often aware of what else is available out there that could help support the clients that we are actually trying to help.
The atmosphere was a far more positive one than in the last 2 years, as there's finally visible signs of growth in the area.
We've seen our numbers get better and better. We've seen more people through our doors, we've seen more clients, we've seen more interest in entrepreneurship, and we've seen those seeds that have started grow and continue to flourish. And so we're really excited about what that means moving forward.
While optimistic, businesses are cautious as the oil and gas industry remains far off of the boom that occurred earlier this decade. However, more consistent economic improvement could be a good thing.
Sometimes when communities grow too quickly, you get that Fort Mac syndrome, and sometimes the community and the region and the governments aren't ready for that. So I think if we have slow, steady growth, that's probably actually going to be better for the region.
Some of the tempered optimism stems from federal tax reform expected in January.
There's certainly caution regarding investment. There's certainly caution regarding succession, and even in training. So who you're training for what role in your business, what it looks like moving forward, all of that's on hold until there are decisions made.
However, most are taking a wait-and-see approach before voicing opinions or taking any action.
Once we do know what it looks like, then we can start providing services to businesses so that they can better understand what those are going to mean to their business.
2014, the challenge was finding enough people. 2018, the challenge will be continuing to manage your margins and sales.
Josh Ryan, Newcap News.
Lloydminster has become the second city in Canada to pilot a new LED streetlight technology. The new lighting system was developed with the hopes of increasing energy conservation and safety. Kira Lyons has more.
The lights were installed by the end of November. The technology is with them as well. The technology is called Twilight Intelligent Lighting. It's a new technology that we're piloting in conjunction with the City of Lloydminster.
It's a new initiative where street lighting is being analyzed to, in all reality, look at efficiencies. And if we can save energy and all that kind of stuff like that, it's a positive. So, you know, it's a good trial, and we'll see what we get for results.
The intelligent lighting system uses motion sensing technology with LED light bulbs, delivering light on demand. Streetlights will dim during off-peak hours but illuminate when presence is detected. LED lights offer benefits such as eased light pollution, significantly less maintenance, reduced greenhouse gas emissions, and decreased glare.
With reduction of energy, we're reducing the light levels when it's not required. This technology will increase the light levels when required, whether it's traffic, pedestrian, cyclists, and that safety will still be there, yet we're reducing energy consumption.
There have been 62 lights installed along College Drive, which was chosen for the different road configurations, diversity in traffic, both pedestrian and vehicular, the changing directions, and open exposure to our winter weather.
Right now, this is just a pilot. We're going to see what data we get, analyze that stuff, and we'll go forward from there. That pilot's running till the end of April, so we're going to see all different weather. We're going to have different times of day. The light levels change throughout the year, and we'll just see what kind of data we have and go from there.
Kira Lyons, Newcap News.
Well, here at home, Marwayne's Christmas Gala and a benefit hockey game are on the agenda this weekend. Heather Klagas has the details in this week's edition of What's Happening.
Coming up tomorrow night, it's going to be a fun night in Marwayne to get you into the Christmas spirit. It's the annual Marwayne Christmas Gala. They've got cocktails, they've got hors d'oeuvres, and they've got a great band. The Dirt Rich Band will be playing there tomorrow night. If you want to head out for the full evening, get your tickets at the village office. If you want to head out for just the dance, you can head out after 10 o'clock. Tickets for that just $15. You can dance the night away with the Dirt Rich Band. Coming up on Sunday afternoon, Hillmont is the place to be for a benefit hockey game. The Hillmont Hitmen taking on the Lloydminster Classic Oilfield Bandits. Should be a great afternoon out, and all the proceeds are going to a number of organizations, including Ryan Harbin and Roberta Mills' family, the men's shelter here in Lloydminster, and also the Hillmont Community Hall. If you want to head out for a fun afternoon, puck drop for the game is 2:30. We want you to get into the Christmas spirit with some more great Christmas music. You've got a chance to win a copy of Cheap Trick's Christmas album, Christmas. Some great Christmas songs on here, including Silent Night, Run, Rudolph, Run, and a whole lot more. If you want a copy, it's really easy. All you have to do is email your name and daytime phone number to tvcontest@newcap.ca. And we want to say thanks to John at Universal Music Canada for helping us get in the Christmas spirit. And Tuesday night, the Grace United Church will be a busy place as they present the music of Christmas featuring the Grace United Church Choir and special guests. Admission is by donation and things get underway at 7:30. Well, whatever you choose to do this weekend, I hope you have a great one. I'm Heather Klegus, and that's what's happening.
The skyline in east central Alberta is changing with a sizable investment from a Canadian company. Gerard Lampow finds out what's happening in Viking.
As far as I know, it's quite a bit off the highway, so you can't really see much. But as far as I know, they've started the groundwork.
Shovels are already in the ground just northwest of Viking for a new grain and crop input facility. Jason Ritchie, who grew up on a cattle operation, has recently been elected mayor of Viking. He is pleased with the parish Heimbecker decision to come to his community and readily sees the socio-economic spin-offs. The Western Regional Manager with the Canadian family concern is Lloyd Heimbecker. He says the investment is upwards of $40 million.
The elevator itself is attached to a 150-car loop track, so quite large, and that will connect directly to the CN rail, and it will link us from the Viking area to the West Coast in order to hit the export market.
The other components are a 25,000-ton fertilizer shed, also connected to the same rail loop, allowing them to import dry fertilizer commodities for their customers, and also a 45,000-ton crop input facility storing seed and chemicals. Heimbecker describes it as a modern campus-type development.
Outside of the land clearing, we've gone into the ground to pour and prepare piles. And also the elevator boot pit has now been poured.
This development falls into their long-term vision of having an efficient country of origin system matched with export facilities like at Thunder Bay. Viking, which will service Vancouver exports, is a strategic choice.
In the past year, we've just finished the acquisition of 4 independent retailers up there in the crop inputs world. So they're in Sedgwick, Wainwright, Marwayne, and St. Paul. So Viking is somewhat in the middle of those assets.
So in the first half of 2019, Viking will become a regional operations base. Already the local community is involved in aspects of the development, which will create at least 20 jobs long term.
There's lots of agriculture already in the area. It's a competitive market, and there's good quality people around.
Gerard Lampow, Newcap News.